First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. Two quick information about the Feel Free to Learn platform. So first is the pen drive. So from the previous year, we started giving all my YouTube videos, what I posted on my Feel Free to Learn platform in the offline mode. That is in the pen drive mode or in the SD card mode. So if you want this pen drive or if you want SD card, kindly WhatsApp us. We will give you all the details how to purchase and all the details will be given. So WhatsApp us and get all my YouTube videos, what I posted on my Feel Free to Learn platform in offline mode, so where you can able to watch my videos without internet. And second, importantly, so after getting this pen drive, the test series will be activated. That is all-in-one test package. So inside a quantitative aptitude, you can able to see 5 topics on pipes and pistons. That is 5 tests on the topic pipes and pistons. So don't forget to write all the 5 tests either after watching all my pipes and pistons video, or else if you already know the concepts of pipes and pistons, so don't forget to write the test series. Always practice is more important. So in case if you want to get the pen drive, so don't forget to WhatsApp us. So friends, thank you so much, and now let me move on to the topic of pipes and pistons. So friends, in this lesson number 3 on the topic pipes and pistons, so now we are going to solve totally 6 questions. So all the 6 questions will be a beginner level question. So first let me try to solve the basics and let me be strong on the basic on the topic pipes and pistons, and then after this lesson number 3, from the lesson number 4, we can start solving some of the different cases in the topic pipes and pistons. For example, 2 by 3 part of the tank is filled. So the remaining part of the tank will be filled in how much time? So those kinds of question, or else tap A efficiency 3 times more than tap B efficiency. So all the different cases of question we can solve from lesson number 4. So in this lesson number 3, first we can learn the beginning level, that is a beginner level question, how to solve it. So even I have seen students making a mistake on the basic beginner level questions. So don't make the mistakes. So before watching this lesson number 3, first try to learn time and work, all the lessons. After learning time and work, watch from lesson number 1, that is on the topic pipes and pistons. So only then you can able to solve the question, right? So here we will be solving 6 questions on the beginner level pipes and pistons question. But before solving a question, I just want to say few things, that is few important note where students usually make a mistake even the question is easy. So just here the first note here is, let me take tap A alone can fill a tank in 15 hours, tap B alone can 12 hours, something, right? And then what we do when both the taps are open, we usually add, right, A plus B. And finally, in case 15 by 2 hours, just see here, we are solving a question and then finally we are getting an answer as 15 by 2 hours, right? And then most of the students, I have seen what they usually do is they will cancel it, right? And they write this as 7.5 hours. It is correct, but listen carefully. When you split this 7.5 hours, I have seen students writing like this 7 hours 50 minutes. Is this correct? When you split 7.5 hours, I have seen students making this mistake on easy level question. They say this 7.5 hours as 7 hours 50 minutes. It is wrong actually, right? If it is 7.5 hour, the meaning here is 7 hour 30 minutes. So friends, understood or not? It's not 50 minutes, it's 30 minutes. Usually we say this as 7.5 hours. 7.5 hours will be 7:30, not 7:50, right? So don't make this mistake in time and distance. I have told you this, right? And while teaching time and distance, I have told you this 0. So this will be 25, this will be 50, and this will be 75. This will be the actual clock. 0, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. For example, if you are getting 7.5 hours, that is 7 hours 50 minutes, the meaning here is 7 hours will be directly, we can write this as 7 hours, and the 0.50, so 0.50 will be 30, so 30 minutes. So in case if you are getting an answer as 6.25, right? So 6.25 hours, you should not say the answer as 6 hours 25 minutes. I have seen students making this mistake. They say this 6.25 hour as 6 hours 25 minutes. No, it is wrong. It is not 6 hours 25 minutes. The answer will be 6 hours 15 minutes. So understood or not? So 0.25 should be taken as 15 minutes. 50 will be 30 minutes. 75 will be 45 minutes. So don't make this mistake. Even the question is easy, at the final stage we will make all these mistakes, right? So take it as a first note. So always remember that if it is point hours, be careful while converting the hours into hours and minutes, right? So first, that is the first note what I want to tell you before solving the basic level question. And the second important note is, just listen carefully. There are, let me assume that there is tap A and tap B. Both are inlet pipes, right? It fills the cistern, and tap C is getting, where the cistern is getting emptied, right? It's an outlet pipe. Always remember that if this outlet pipe efficiency is more, right? If the outlet flow, right, outlet water flow is more when compared to both the inlets, right? When outlet efficiency, outlet water, that this tap C efficiency, outlet pipe, is more efficient than both the inlet tap, then definitely the tank will not be filled. Yes or no, right? Whatever the water that comes from this both the taps, it will be emptied immediately. Why? Because the tap C efficiency is more. The tap C outlet tap will be bigger size. So that whatever the water that is coming from tap A and tap B, where the tank will not be filled, all the water will be going out in this tap C. Why? Because the tap C efficiency is more. In case if tap C is very small, right? If tap C is very small and tap A and tap B is huge tap, right? Where the inlet water is more when compared to tap C. So definitely the tank will not be emptied if all the three taps are opened. So friends, understood this point or not, right? So always remember that if these inlet tap, right, inlet tap water flow is high when compared to outlet, then the tank will be filled. If the inlet water, or that is inlet water tap, is efficiency is low when compared to the outlet tap, then tank will not be filled. Always the tank will get emptied. Understood? So remember these 2 points. If all the 3 taps are open, I have seen students making a mistake. There is an option cannot be determined. So students usually try to solve only at the final stage. They try to find out that the answer is cannot be determined. Only for the few questions I am saying. Right? If you can't able to understand it, it's okay. We can learn all those stuff later on, but you have to remember this. Got it or not, right? When the inlet pipe water overflow is high when compared to the outlet, then definitely the tank will be filled. Why? Because the water, inlet water is more when compared to outlet. So definitely the tank will be filled. In case if the outlet pipe, that is tap C, where the water is getting emptied, right? If the tap C efficiency is more when compared to both the taps, then definitely the tank will not be filled. All the water that comes from the inlet pipe will directly go to the outlet. Why? Because the outlet pipe efficiency is more. So in this scenario where the tank will not be filled, always the tank will be emptied. So friends, understood or not, right? So these are the 2 notes I just want to say before solving a question. So now in this, let me move on to the 6th question, friends, in this topic, pipes and cisterns, on lesson number 3. So don't forget to watch all the remaining lessons that I'm going to post on the topic pipes and cisterns. So surely you can able to understand 100% of the concept, and you can able to solve all the questions in the pipes and cisterns. So now let me move on to all the 6 questions in this lesson number 3. First question. So 2 pipes A and B can fill a tank in 20 minutes and 30 minutes respectively. So if both the pipes are used together, then how long it will take to fill a tank? A very basic level question. So just see here, where tap A can fill a tank in how many minutes? 20 minutes. Right? Only tap A alone can fill a tank in 20 minutes. So tap B alone can fill a tank in 30 minutes. So if both the taps are open, then what is the time that required to fill a complete tank? So what do you need to do? So A plus B, both the taps are opened. So 1 by 20, so plus 1 by 30. I have told you all these stuff in the time and work, right? Why we are writing as 1 by and what all the things. So I hope you know, right? It's a basic. So first, tap A alone can fill a tank in 20 minutes. So 1 by 20, that is 1 minute, how much part of water gets filled. And similarly, tap B. So 1 minute, how much water gets filled. If both the taps are open, so 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30. So now what we can do here is we can take LCM here. So 20 and 30, so 30 will be, 60 will be the LCM. So 60, this will be 3 and this will be 2. So 5 by 60. So when you cancel it, this becomes 12. So 1 by 12, and remember that just always check before saying the final answer, because in most of the times it will be in minutes and it can be in hours. So be very much careful. Here all the values are in minutes. So the final answer what we are getting is 1 by 12. So the meaning here is the answer will be 12 minutes. So if both the taps are open, in 12 minutes the tank will be filled. So this will be the answer for the first question. It's a very basic level question on the topic pipes and cisterns, right? So I hope everyone knows how I write this step, right? And then most of the students, what they usually do is, from this step, either you can take LCM, right? What I have did here for 20, 30, I have taken LCM as 60, and then this will be 3 times 60, this will be 2 times 60. So 3 plus 2, 5 by 60, one way of solving. And what many students used to do is, if it is 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30, they cross multiply it. So 30, so 20 goes here 20, so 30 into 20 will be 600. This is also another way of solving. But I always prefer not to use this method. Why? Because in case if it is 17 here, 13 here, there is a chance of making a mistake on the multiplication part. So do not try to cross multiply and find the answer. Try to take the LCM. So if you take an LCM, then the solving method will be little bit easy, right? So answer for this first question, where if both the taps are open, then it will take 12 minutes to fill the tank. Question number 2. So pipe A and pipe B can fill an empty tank in 8 hours and 12 hours respectively. So while the third pipe, that is pipe C, can empty it in 6 hours. If all the 3 pipes are open together, how much time it will take to fill the tank completely? So when listen here, there are 2 taps, inlet taps are 2, that is A and B. So tap A alone can fill a tank in 8 hours, and similarly tap B alone can fill a tank in 12 hours. And there is another outlet pipe, that is pipe C, where it can empty the tank in how many hours? 6 hours. So whenever a pipe that empties, you need to have a negative symbol before it, right? So now if all the 3 taps are open, then how much time it will take to fill a tank, right? So what we need to do is A plus B plus C. So all the 3 taps are open. So here tap A and tap B is an inlet pipe and tap C is an outlet pipe. For an outlet pipe, always use a negative sign before the number. Got it, friends? So first, so inlet pipe, that is 1 by 8 hours. Second, inlet pipe 1 by 12 hours. Minus of, why I am using minus here? Because the tap C is getting empty, right? They empty the cistern. So minus of 1 by 6. So friends, never forget this, right? So if it fills the tap, getting filled, it fills the tank, then you have to use a plus symbol. Whenever a tap that empties the cistern, right, or a tap that empties the cistern, we have to use a negative symbol before it. So tap A plus tap B minus of tap C. So now what we can do here is, we can take LCM here. So 8, 12 and 6. So 12 into 2 will be 24. So we can use 24 as an LCM. So 8 3s are 24, 12 2s are 24, 6 4s are 24, right? So this will be 5 minus 4 divided by 24. So 1 by 24. Here all the values are in, not in minutes, in hours, right? So we can say that 1 by 24 hours, nothing but the answer will be 24 hours. So if all the 3 taps are open, then the total hours will be 24 hours required to fill the tank. So friends, understood or not, right? So this is the answer for the question number 2. And here I want to tell you one important thing, right? So this is the answer, right? If all the 3 taps are open, the time taken to fill the tank will be 24 hours. If you need to write it in a proper equation, that is question as well as answer, I will teach you, right? Just see here, 1 by 8, first tap, right? 1 by 12, second tap, minus of 1 by 6, third tap, is equal to 1 by 24. So friends, understood or not how I wrote this? So most important part in this topic, pipes and cisterns. So never forget this. Why I am saying this? Because if some cases tab B, our value will not be given. At that scenario, we use X here. Some cases tab C will not be given. We use X here. Understood or not? So if all the 3 tabs are open, that is tab A, tab B and tab C. If all the 3 tabs are open, then the time taken to fill the tank will be equal to 1 by 24. So 8 hours, 12 hours, this tab C will empties the cistern in 6 hours. If all the 3 taps are open, then the tank will be filled in 24 hours. So this is the important area, right? Most important area. Even some tough level question, you have to write this in this way. Only if you write in this way, if some values are not given, for that value we assume it as x, and if you solve that equation, you will get the answer. Everyone's understood or not, right? So this will be the answer for question number 2. So always remember that whenever the tap that empties the cistern, you have to use the negative symbol, which is the answer for this question. Question number 3. So two pipe A and B can fill a cistern in 24 minutes and 30 minutes respectively. So if all the three pipes are opened, the cistern filled in 20 minutes. How much time it will take by tap C to empty the filled cistern? So once listen here, this question, right, just now I have told you, in some cases, right, I have written here, right, there is an equation, so question is equal to answer, how to write it, right, and in case in the question if some value is missing, you have to put that value as x, and then when you solve the equation, you will get the answer. Similarly, here you can able to see there are initially two taps which fills the cistern in 24 minutes and 30 minutes respectively, right. So tap A will fill the cistern in 24 minutes and tap B will fill the cistern in 30 minutes, and there is a tap C, right, but that tap C, how much time it will take to empty the cistern, that is the thing we need to find. Understood or not? The last point you can see, how much time will it be taken by tap C to empty the full cistern. So in order to empty the full cistern, the tap C alone, how much time it will take. That's the reason we need to find. That's the value that we need to find here. But there is another data given. If all the three taps are opened, right? If all the three taps are open, then the time taken to fill the tank will be 20 minutes. So here they have given the answer, yes or no, right? If all the three taps are open, then the tank will be filled in 20 minutes. They have given the answer. As well, they have given two values, that is A and B. So our target is to find only the value of C. So I have written here, right, the note. The same way we can write this, right? Just see here, tap A alone can fill a tank in 24 minutes, 1 by 24, right? So tap B alone can fill a tank in how many minutes? 30 minutes, 1 by 30. We know that the tap C is getting emptied, empties the cistern, so minus of, but tap C value is unknown. That is the thing we need to find. So write down as x is equal to 1 by 20 minutes. So friends, understood or not how I wrote this? So question is equals to answer. Right? In the question itself, one value is missing. So that value we consider it as x. In the previous question, all the question value has been given. We need to find the answer. Got it or not? That's the thing what I have written here on the previous question. Written as a separate note. That is most important. In case in some value, A value will not be given. So we assume A as x and all the remaining values, and then we find what is the value of x. That's it, right? This equation alone is enough to solve most of the difficult question. So just here we have to know, we need to find the value of x. What we can do here is, we can bring this x towards the right hand side. So this becomes 1 by x is equal to 1 by 24, 30 plus 1 by 20, right? So 24, 30, 20. So I think 5 4s are 20. 120 can be the LCM, right? 120. So this will be 5 times, right? This will be 5 times, and the minus of this will be 4 times, minus of 6 2s are 12, 6 times. So 5 plus 4 will be 9. So 9 minus 6 divided by 120. So this will be 3. So 3 by 120, when you cancel it, 4 3s are 12, that is 40. So 40, and all the values are in minutes. So we can say that if tap C alone can fill the complete cistern in 40 minutes. So which is the answer for this question. So everyone's understood or not, right? So this is the important part to solve this question. So this alone I have told you in the previous question. Here I have written in the equation how to write this equation, right? So question is equal to answer. So in case if some values in the question is not given, assume it as x and then solve the equation, you will get the answer. You don't want to use lot of techniques to solve all these questions. It's a very simple once you write this equation. That's it. Right? So this will be the answer for the question, that is 40 minutes. So next question. So tap A can fill a water tank in 25 minutes. So tap B can fill the same tank in 40 minutes. So tap A will be 25 minutes. And the tap B will be 40 minutes, and the tap C can empty the fill tank in how many minutes? 30 minutes. So if all the three taps are open, in how many minutes it will take the completely fill up or emptied? So when just here our target is to find how many minutes will the tank be completely filled up or empty? They don't know. Our target is to find whether in how much time the tank is filled up or whether the tank is emptied. So in case if we are getting an answer in negative, then the tank is emptied. If we are getting a positive, the tank is filled, right? So here you can able to see easy question, right? Both the taps are getting filled and one tap is emptying the cistern. So what we can do here is just A plus B plus C. If all the three taps are opened, so 1 by 25, so plus tap B 1 by 40, and the tap C is getting emptied, right? Empty the cistern. So tap C is how much? 30 minutes. So minus of 1 by 30. So friends, listen here, the question is easy, solving everything will be easy, but even some easy question, taking an LCM will be difficult. Finding the last answer will be very much difficult. So always don't think that every question will be easy. In the basic level question will not be that much easy, right? Even that easy level question, there is a chance of making a mistake, either by taking an LCM or else writing the final answer. So that's the reason I am saying practice more and more number of basic question initially, right? So just here 25, 40, 30. What is the LCM here? So 25, 120 is not the LCM. 150 we will not get 40 here. So 200 is not the LCM, right? 500 is not the LCM. So I think 600 is the LCM, right? So 600 will be the LCM. So 25 into 24 will be 600. So plus 40. So 1 times 40 remaining will be 200. So 5 times 15 minus of 20. So this will be 20, 39, 19 divided by 600, right? So 19 by 600. So we can say 600 by 19 minutes, because all the values are in minutes. Sometimes this 600 by 19 in a fraction, you have to convert it into a mixed fraction, right? Mixed fraction is nothing but you have to divide 600 by 19. Got it? So this will be 3 times. So 23, 119. So 1 times here, 3 times 11, right? So answer will be 31, 11 by 19 minutes. So which is the answer for the question. Just see here, the question is easy, solving method is easy. So after this part, right? After this part, sometimes you may feel difficult to solve it, right? So that's the reason I am saying don't think that question is easy. Try to practice. I have seen students will be solving just 5 question or 10 question in pipes and cisterns basic level. They usually do that, right? They just solve just initially 10 question and then they try to start solving some difficult level question. Kindly don't do that. Try to solve maximum of 30 to 40 question, basic level question in the topic pipes and cisterns, right? Because in some basic level question you may see some difficult areas, that to where to apply x and how to convert into a mixed fraction, and those cases you will learn only in the basic question. So only I am saying try to solve more number of basic questions. So once after solving the basic question, then difficult question will be very easy. Got it? So when that's it about this video, I think it's enough, right? From the next video we can learn new concepts and new important models in the topic pipes and cisterns. But here it's enough. In this lesson number 3, it's more than enough. So don't forget to practice the questions what I have given in the test series. So try to practice more and more number of questions and then search in a Google. You will get many basic questions on pipes and cisterns. Minimum 30 to 40 questions, only basic level questions. Try to solve it. And after solving 40 questions, then move on to the next step. Got it? So friends, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you really like it, share this video to your friends, those who are preparing for the competitive exams. So friends, thank you so much. Bye.